first in HD. 12 News at 5 starts now.
I will retire on January the 31st, 2013.
President Jimmy Simmons of Lamar University announces he's retiring at the beginning of next year.
It's a monumental decision. It's a very emotional decision. I had that pretty well, but it's a very emotional decision.
We'll look at the legacy Dr. Simmons leaves behind and how far the school has come in his tenure. An area Walmart has been hit hard by electronics thefts, and the thieves are still on the run. How two men were able to walk away with almost $13,000 worth of Apple products. First tonight, though, after serving as Lamar University's president for 14 years, Dr. Jimmy Simmons has announced he's retiring. Good evening and welcome to 12 News HD. I'm Mary Sturgill. Greg Picasso has the night off. Dr. Simmons made the announcement this morning to a standing room only crowd at the Mary and John Gray Library on the school's campus. Simmons says retiring on January 31st is one of the toughest decisions he's ever made. He's joined Lamar's faculty back in 1970, serving as Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication, Interim Vice President of University Advancement, Music Department Chair, and Director of Bands. He took the reins as president in 1999. And as Vanessa Holmes reports, the face of the university has improved since he's taken over. She joins us live from Lamar with changes the school has seen during Simmons' tenure. Vanessa? Good advice, Vanessa. Thank you. Dr. Simmons says when he retires, he will spend time with his kids, his grandkids. He'll go fishing and golfing, and of course, his favorite hobby, playing music. We wanted to hear from you on this one. Our web poll question today asked, what do you feel is Dr. Jimmy Simmons' most lasting change at Lamar University? Education, athletics, or finance? Here is how you've answered so far. The majority, 57%, say education, 29% say athletics, and the rest, 14%, say finance. You can still vote on our web poll question. Just log on to 12newsnow.com, and I'll have the final results for you tonight on 12 News HD at 6:30 on KJAC, your NBC. Two men suspected of swiping more than 40 iPads and other electronics from Texas Walmarts in just 2 days are on the run. Police are looking for 22-year-old John Timothy Cotton Jr. and 19-year-old J. Dreon Marquise Robinson in connection with the thefts. 12 News HD reporter Ellie Cano went inside an investigation to find out how they managed to make off with more than $12,000 worth of Apple products. According to Chief Davis, the same two men have hit multiple Walmarts in Southeast Texas, including those in Port Arthur and Lumberton. Once caught, they will face jail time and multiple fines. If you have any information about the thefts or the suspects, you are urged to contact Silsbee Police. Beaumont police have released the mugshots for two of the three men who were arrested in yesterday's shooting in Beaumont. Police arrested 34-year-old Edward Crathan, 39-year-old David Buck, and 30-year-old Joshua Harrison. Crathan and Buck face charges of aggravated assault on a peace officer. Crathan also faces drug charges. Harrison faces drug charges and evading arrest. An assault rifle, a handgun, and cocaine were seized from the home. Police say gunshots were fired at SWAT team members as they were trying to serve a drug warrant at a home in the 1900 block of Ives Street, just west of Magnolia in the North End. BPD Chief Jim Singletary says they will continue to investigate the assault on the officers. A consumer alert for you now. A Milwaukee company that packages pasta and chicken salads is recalling nearly 7 tons of products because they contain onions possibly contaminated with listeria. No illnesses have been reported in connection with the products, which are sold nationwide. You can find a full list of the specific recalled products at www.fsis.usda.gov. Gay marriage supporters are putting a new spin on traditional sit-ins, holding kiss-ins outside of Chick-fil-A restaurants across the country today. As Brandy Hitt reports, they are using National Same-Sex Kiss Day to show their displeasure with the company's position against same-sex marriage. We looked. We didn't see any local protesters earlier today, but a group of locals are planning a protest outside the Mid-County Chick-fil-A on Memorial Boulevard tonight at 6 p.m. In Olympic news, our hometown Olympian Savannah Vincent will go for the gold tomorrow in the women's trampoline. Vincent is the only American competing for a place on the podium. Before she flew off to London for the Games, Vincent said her biggest competition was China and Canada. Be sure to tune in tomorrow on KJAC or NBC to see our Golden Girl compete. Coverage starts at 8 with the finals airing at 10 tomorrow morning. Meantime, here's a check of the medal count. The United States pulled ahead with 43 medals, just one ahead of China that has 42. USA leads in gold medals by just one over China. Russia comes in third for the medal count with a total of 23. 3 of those are gold.
Watching a few isolated storms off towards our east, otherwise a dry day, as you can see over towards Baton Rouge. We'll talk more about our weekend forecast coming up.
Next, positive job numbers are released, overcoming expectations. But what rate is sitting at a long-time high? We have some breaking news for you now. A wildfire outside of Oklahoma City continues to burn and has forced several road closures and evacuations. More than 150 firefighters continue to work the Slaughterville, Oklahoma fire that has now spread to at least 2,000 acres. That is a live look at the fire right there. Firefighters have ordered several residents to evacuate because the fire is rapidly spreading. At least half a dozen structures have burned. So far, one firefighter has been treated for heat exhaustion. This is one of 6 wildfires currently burning in Oklahoma. Well, after 3 months of weak growth, there was finally some encouraging news on the job front. Analysts had been predicting between 90 and 100,000 new jobs. So when the Labor Department announced that 163,000 jobs were added, it came as a pleasant surprise. But the unemployment rate actually rose to 8.3% as more people looked for work. That rate has been above 8% for more than 3 years. That's the longest streak since World War II.
It's the best one-month game that we've seen since February. It snaps that trough, that 3-month slump. So 163,000 is a good number. It's not a great number. About 1/3 of the able-bodied people of our civilian labor force that could be working are not right now.
Many analysts have been predicting another recession, and today's numbers could determine what type of action the Federal Reserve decides to take. A health alert for you now. New moms, you can improve your mood and your health by being mindful during pregnancy. A new study finds first-time mothers who were trained in mindfulness techniques reported less emotional stress, higher self-esteem, and more positive birth experience. The effects lasted up to at least a month after delivery. Being mindful meant the women were taught to notice subtle changes in their physical and their emotional state each day.